All right, folks, gather around. Today we got a story that combines the chaotic energy of a turkey running loose on Thanksgiving with the deep philosophical question, how much freedom is too much freedom? And the answer involves a 9-year-old, a tattoo parlor, and, wait for it, Donald Trump's face. Buckle up, because this roller coaster of ridiculousness is pulling out of the station. My name is Sirius, and this is Unfluenced. Today we're talking about getting your kids all tatted up like an Instagram model raised by a single mom in a trailer park. All right, so picture this. A family walks into a tattoo shop in Yuma, Arizona. Sounds normal, right? Well, they weren't there for dad to get a skull on his bicep, or for mom to memorialize their pet iguana. Nope. They wanted their 9-year-old daughter to get inked. Not a butterfly, not a heart with mom written in cursive. No, these folks wanted her to get Donald Trump's face tattooed on her neck. Yeah, on her neck. Because apparently there's no such thing as subtlety anymore. Now, before you gasp too hard, the tattoo artist, a guy named Sosa, he tried to dissuade them. Now, the standard rate for a tattoo like that is $80. He asked for $500, way above the normal fee, hoping they'd be like, maybe we should rethink this whole branding our child for life idea. But no, this family was committed, and I mean committed, like I'm never giving up my Blockbuster membership level of commitment. Listen, this is America, the land of the free and the home of the questionable decisions. If a family wants their 9-year-old to get a tattoo, who are we to stop them? Maybe little Susie's always dreamed of having Trump's face on her neck. Who are you to crush her dreams?
She's 9. You know what I wanted when I was 9? A pet velociraptor and unlimited Pop-Tarts. Thank God no one let me make permanent life decisions back then.
But it's their culture. The family's from Turkey, and apparently tattoos are a tradition there. Are you saying we should suppress their heritage? Come on, that's cultural oppression.
I'm not saying no tattoos ever. I'm saying maybe we pump the brakes till she's old enough to understand that forever means, well, forever. I mean, what's next? A toddler getting a face tattoo because they like Peppa Pig?
Now let's talk about the Trump neck tattoo for a second. Now Sosa, I can't believe I'm saying this. A tattoo artist named Sosa was being the reasonable adult in the room. Now he convinced them to go with an American flag instead of Trump's face. And instead of a prison-style neck tattoo, he suggested something on her arm. Now, kudos to him for dodging that PR nightmare. But seriously, a Trump tattoo on a 9-year-old? Are we branding kids with political affiliations now? I mean, what's next? A Bernie Sanders sleeve? How about a Joe Biden lower back tattoo? I mean, because nothing says future therapy like regretting your parents' bad decisions inked on your skin. Now, this story went viral-ish. And as expected, the internet had opinions. Some people were furious, saying they demanded you call child services right now. Others were like, hey, if it's legal, who cares? And then there were those special folks who commented, I see no problem here. Really? No problem? I mean, you're the same people who think pineapple belongs on pizza, aren't you?
Now let's talk about ethics for just a second. Just because it's legal, it doesn't mean it's right. Arizona doesn't even require tattoo artists to have a license. I mean, come on, Arizona. Even hairstylists need a license, and they're not permanently altering anyone's epidermis.
Okay, but Sosa, he did make a good point. He said if he didn't do it, someone else would have. At least he made sure it was done in a clean, sterile environment. Better a professional than some back alley artist with a rusty needle, a nervous, twitchy hand, and a I'm learning as I go attitude.
So by that logic, we should let kids do anything as long as it's supervised? I mean, where does this go next? A bouncy castle in a meth lab? I mean, because hey, at least there's adult supervision.
All right, here's the kicker. The parents were adamant about this tattoo. They probably thought it was a bonding experience or something. Meanwhile, their daughter, who is now walking around with a flag on her shoulder, and I'm guessing her middle school classmates are maybe less than kind. It's certainly going to isolate her a little bit. How about this conversation? Hey, what's that on your shoulder? It's an American flag. Why? Because my parents thought it'd be cool. Your parents are weird. Parenting is hard. I get it. But maybe, just maybe, we should draw the line at permanently altering a child's body, for funsies. We should wait until they're old enough to make that call themselves. Crazy idea, I know. That kind of thinking is gonna require some type of trigger warning for some people. Because, see, this kinda is the same argument as that gender stuff. At the end of the day, freedom means letting people make their own choices, even if those choices are batshit crazy. Now, if a 9-year-old wants a tattoo and the parents are cool with it, who are we to judge?
Well, we're the adults, that's who. Freedom without common sense is just chaos with better branding. There's a reason that kids can't drive cars, buy alcohol, or sign contracts. Maybe we should add getting tattoos to that list?
Look, I'm all for freedom, but maybe we use it a little responsibly. Let's save the tattoos for when kids are old enough to regret them, like most of the adults do. All right, that's it. That's all I got for this story. Let me know what you think in the comments. When is freedom too much freedom? Should we be tattooing children? Political? Neck tattoos? I mean, there's a lot to talk about here. Is this family's decision a celebration of freedom, or is it just a bad idea wrapped in a patriotic bow? Don't forget to like, sub, do that whole thing. And maybe just hold off on that Minions tattoo you were thinking about. All right, I got more coming later. I'll see you next time.